What is up, everyone? I'm here playing some Age of Wonders 3, game I just got here recently, and it's pretty cool. It's a 4X fantasy game, and there's a bunch of different races and a bunch of different classes, and you can have different units based on those things, and somewhat like Civilization, you have some spells that you research. That's really kind of your tech tree, and that's all based on your class and the abilities you pick as well, interestingly enough. So yeah, the overworld map is kind of interesting. Well, it's probably less interesting than the combat in this game. The combat's really interesting, very tactical. You have to position things just so to get them to work properly. And I've found that this is actually pretty difficult. It's a difficult game, which I wasn't expecting to struggle with it as much strategy games as I've played in the past. But you just kind of have to learn, all the positioning and what things to build and all that kind of thing. So, I do invite you to critique my playing here, as I'm still very new at this, so I'm not going any higher than Knight difficulty. Tried Lord and yeah, considered myself an experienced strategy player till I did that. So we'll do the medium map, and continents is good. I think 6 players is a good way to do it. You can change the different flow of the game, so it kind of depends on what you start with. So adventure, you get no city, and you have a big army and you just kind of explore. Empire buildings when you start an empire. This is kind of the Civilization 5 start with a settler and some troops, and you've got to kind of figure out where to go from there. Then the battle is kind of like a death match. You get a big old army to start with. And then normal, a reasonable sized army in a city. I mean, I think that's probably the best way to go in most cases, especially just kind of starting out. You can also go to advanced, and you can change all sorts of things. One thing that's interesting about this game is there's an underground, and it's kind of a way to do hidden passages and such, and certain races like the underground and certain races hate it. So it's another level of strategic depth. I won't worry about seals, but geography, I'm gonna maybe lower some of these a bit, just for personal preference. And I'd like more of the underground to be diggable, so I have a slight preference for diggable walls. And that's going to affect mostly your goblins and dwarves and such, who have the ability to dig through the walls in the underground, which is really, really pretty cool. Maybe a little more vegetation. Maybe it's a lust world, or a lush world that we are working with. Yes, a lust world. Oh, let's see. I think that's all probably just fine. So we can set it up to, I'm going to go with classic turns. Tends to be a little bit better for AI. If you're playing multiplayer, you definitely want to do simultaneous, but with the AI, it can be a little screwy, I found. Always ask me about tactical mode. I would like to choose if I want to do auto combat or not. I only want to customize myself. We'll do some random AI characters, I think. And you can change advanced rules as well. Overall defender strength on structures. Interesting. Resurgence. I think that means that they will come back to life if they die. You know, I'll start with it off. Okay, so we'll go with this. Now, one of the really cool things about this game is the leader-creator system here. Sorry if my webcam is covering up some of the things in these menus, but I started the actual game to see if it would cover anything up for the long term, and this seemed to be a good location to not intersect with any of the interface, at least on the overworld. I didn't actually get into combat, so maybe when that's the case we may adjust. So there's all these kind of leaders you can choose from, and they've all got different classes and races. But you know, you can pick one of these guys, but I think really you wanna customize your own guy. So these are a few that I've made. John Keyshawn there. If you know, probably know who that is if you play some World of Warcraft. This is my current character that I'm playing, Nax the Dominator. He's a dreadnought orc. So what he does is he makes big machines like tanks, and he has musketmen and stuff. So he's kind of, you know, dominating through technology. And this is a guy I made to face as the AI. One time I did customize all the AI. So I just made him. He's another dreadnought orc. I thought he was pretty good when I fought him, so. This is a character I played for a while and thought I was doing okay, but got creamed once I got into a war with an orc warlord. So the Archdruid, you know, has animal stuff. You know, they have ability to increase population growth and all sorts of things like that. So they're kind of a natural choice for the High Elves, I think. I think I should mention what all the races are. So we had the human, you know, pretty standard. Orcs, also pretty standard fantasy stuff. High Elves. From what I understand, these from the beginner campaign that I did, sounds like these are kind of like the High Elves are the elves that are like combined with the Dark Elves and the Wood Elves or something like that. It's kind of confusing, but you know, whatever. Okay, so we got halflings. These are added in the expansion pack called the Golden Realms. They're really interesting because they're very vulnerable to attack, but they have a chance to dodge pretty much any attack based on their morale. So just a different way of playing. Of course, there's your standard dwarves and draconians, who are kind of like dragon people, half dragon, half person. Any others? Okay, goblins, of course. So yeah, they live in the underground for sure. They get a bunch of bonuses for that. So yeah, if I think that's all the races. The classes, I mentioned the Dreadnought, of course. The Warlord is kind of like he's a warrior. He's really good at fighting himself. Archdruid I talked about. Theocrat, kind of a healer, holy warrior type of thing. Rogue, bunch of sneaky things and all that kind of stuff. Sorcerer, casts a bunch of spells, has a bunch of summons. You get the idea. And I think that is all the classes and races, so in a nutshell. So we'll make our own for this game. I'll just start a new game, I think. And what shall we do? And I'm using a custom warlord here, or not necessarily a warlord, a custom ruler. And let's try. Let's try a Theocrat, and as far as race... How about some dwarves? Now over here you pick your specializations for, different specialties that your guy has. I think that we'll do... So you can do 2 levels of this, and I think this has something to do with which abilities you can research as well. So these 2 have alignment, and I think using these particular ones can either make you good or evil. I think those are the only ones here that have anything to do with that. So I think for this guy, we'll do creation. And in fact, let's do creation master. Now, what else? I mean, standardly, dwarves get earth. A lot of people put earth on there. Partisan, expert in guerrilla warfare, deploying small armies deep within enemy territory and heavily relying on stealth. Oh, let's just do water, I think. And we can customize his appearance. I don't like that. His eyes are creepy too. Let's zoom in. Lizard eyes. Golden eyes. Maybe something like that. It's creepy, but not as creepy, I think. Oh, beardless dwarf. None of that. Ooh. Very nice. Gotta have a good selection of beards for your dwarves. I think maybe this one actually. This one here. And the hair. Whoa! Is there some kind of a hairband in there or something? No. Okie dokie. Accessories. Monocle. Could always go with the angelic crown. Maybe he's a blind priest. Kinda like the crown there. Oh yeah. Okay. Ooh, very nice. Looks a bit evil though. I think we'll stick with that. We can change his look here as well. And the coat of arms. We do white. Gold. Kind of an orange there. Let's see. Name him Arnon. Holy fellow. It's funny stuff right there. And we'll save him. I think the AI can sometimes pick the rulers you've made in the past, which, you know, is always interesting to face someone you've played as for so long. We'll see, maybe there's some that I've done before in this map. Could be. Could be. Arnon, holy fellow, the Dwarf Theocrat shall begin his rise to power. Okay, so we have got to do some research. I am not familiar with these. Order of Sacred Support. Support units produced in cities are trained by the Order of Sacred Support and gave an additional... Oh, that's very nice. Summon Cherub. Order of Healing. Support units are trained by the Order of Healing and receive the Healing ability. Mark of the Heretic. Marks the units in target enemy army as heretics for 5. Turn for... turns. Devout units deal an additional +3 damage against heretics. Okay. Slayer Stout attempts to lower target enemy units' movement by 18 and morale by 800 until the end of combat. If it fails, the unit suffers 50% movement penalty. Instead, Vengeful Frost deals 15 damage to the target enemy unit. What do I have? Holy Cure and Instant Wrath deals 50% of all damage dealt against target friendly unit back to its attacker until the end of combat. That seems really good. I suppose an attack spell would be good. Okay, we got Benham the Vicious, a level 1 warlord wants to join forces. Yeah, we should get him. Okay, what shall we produce? I generally like to do the Builder's Hall first. Because that increases your production, which means you can make more stuff. And we should probably do a laboratory as well. And the Builder's Hall lets you make settlers, so you can have more cities. Okay. Venom, why don't you join that Boar Rider group? So... Okay, so we got Deep Guard, which are pikemen. So they got good movement underground. I think this is all dwarves, and they can see far underground as well. First strike, that's nice. And crossbowmen. Yeah, the thing about crossbows is you can only shoot once, unlike other ranged weapons, which you can shoot like up to 3 times, depending on your positioning. Well, we'll head on over here. And this little army is just asking to be trashed, so we shall. Oh, I bet it would be a good idea to get a prospector. And I believe that they have the tunneling, yeah. I actually want to produce one of those first. And that will give us a great... Well, you see, every time you tunnel through one of these walls, you get some gold. So that's real helpful. Okay, so we got an orc engineer and 2 prospectors. This will be easy, I think. Of course, we get a debuff here, because we're attacking a special node. Kerr. Here's our Lita. So, unfortunately, they are not going to be able to move into a position to fight. Alright, so, the Warlord, he should be able to do something. What about these guys? No, they got pretty pathetic range for cavalry. And the leader, maybe we can cast a spell. So I think what we'll do is cast this on him. And then he's gonna come up here. Hopefully they will attack him now, and then they'll suffer some damage from doing that. He's pretty tough, so. See what happens. This may have been a dumb move. Okay, they wised up. Let's see how far these guys can get. They can get into range. No. Well, the great thing is, their retaliation strikes will also suffer from instant wrath, so even more damage will be done. Oh, come on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on in there myself. Use my holy bolt thing. Okay, I think these guys can probably get close enough. Ah. The thing about dwarves, real low movement. Okay. See what they do. attacking the crossbowman. So, okay, you can get as close as you want with these guys, really. They can only shoot once anyway. Alright, we'll pop over here. Hey, buddy. And then we'll do this, and that should do it. Oh, yeah! First battle is always pretty easy. I guess the treasure pile here. Okay, we got a free building, which happened to be a shrine. That's okay with me. That is okay with me. We'll head on down. So maybe I should kind of talk through the combat a bit here. We'll go ahead and well, let's see. Oh yeah. These guys will be a piece of cake. Just out of curiosity, is anyone watching? Let me know in the chat there. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I'm not really afraid of the prospectors. We can do this. So I think we'll get a penalty because we're too far away. But that's okay. Head on up here. Good, good, good. Two pikeman units coming at our cavalry. That is not good. Okay, so yeah, I'll explain a bit here. So you see, I've got this Venom selected, and he's going to take his turn. This is all turn-based. You see the green area. There are 3 different action points, basically, that you get, and each area here shows that you're going to spend one by moving to it. So the green area, you're not going to spend any. You're not going to spend any by doing it. The yellow, you'll spend 1. Yeah, and then you'll have 2 left for attack. The orange, you'll spend 2 and have 1 left for attack. You can't spend them all to go even further. So, what kind of spells you got? So yeah, the leaders can use their abilities like normal, but you got a bunch of different abilities for the units up here. Or they can cast a spell. So you have mana, and these are the casting points. That's how much mana you can spend on spells in a turn on the overworld, not a combat turn. So once you've spent these, either in battle or out of battle, in the case of your leader, you can cast spells that are on the overworld map. Those also count towards his limit. So you want to watch out for that. So, you know, all units have different abilities, and there's a lot going on. But suffice it to say, cavalry takes a pretty big hit from being attacked by pikemen. So we are going to try not to engage them. And join up with the infantry, who will not have that penalty. Now, try to panic this guy. That's what the shot. Okay, then should be out of range for him. Yep. Our slow movement doesn't really make a difference when they are also dwarves. So you can see I checked how far he can go. That's how far he can move. So at that point he's just out of range. No big deal. And we are also going to get him out of range. Now, okay, he can go ahead and attack. Doesn't do a whole lot, but every little bit helps. We'll do the crossbowman here. And yeah, they'll kill him. So that was a level up. If you look at the units, they have different ranks here, and they get bonuses at each one. So he just leveled up to trooper. He was like a rookie or whatever. And he gains 1 range strength and 2 hit points. Not too bad. So we'll try to get ourselves into position here. And we don't want to use that. Go ahead and send in the own pikeman. And axe. Oh, I think... No, they don't have overwhelm. Overwhelm gives you a bonus against pikemen. A lot of infantry have it. A lot of standard infantry. Huh. Thought he was out of range there. So since we're in the green, have 3 shots. This particular, different abilities are a little bit different. Some you can only activate once, but most of them you can do 3 times to find. And we'll go ahead and take him out. Now, you need to go ahead and pull on out of there. You're in bad shape. Okay, the leader has already moved. We will attack. And now, since they're facing that way, we can do a flank. And we should be able to kill him. Oh yeah. Trust me, it gets much more difficult very quickly. Okay, that's a refugee camp down there. They'll give me some people in my city, which is wonderful. Strong treasure site. We almost may be able to take that. I think we'll need Boar Rider on the leader's team. Maybe both heroes. Alright, got the prospecting. So you can move into the walls. And yellow gold. Great. It's one of the big benefits of being underground. Okay, I got 998. folk. So I've explored that direction a little bit. Let's try the other one. Ooh, some gold. Oh, and free upgrade. And shooting grounds. Okay, that'll give ranged units an initial bonus. So yeah, we can plow through this. This guy will very quickly pay for himself. Shock. Where's he? Looks like a orc wizard. Sorcery. Let's offer him peace. Peace, my friend. Okay, got the Vengeful Frost. Smite. That's not too bad. Of course, this one here is really useful. It increases your top mana capacity, so you can store more, and you also gives you 10 more casting. Which we only have 20, so I think we'll do the cherub though. It's always good to get a summon. Okay, that'll be a map. Oh, looks like there's a city right above us. Throne City, human probably. So I wonder if we can find an exit at the underground somewhere. Busy. Okay, we're at peace. For now. Another watchtower. Kind of useful to have these because you get some range. Looks like unless we bring the prospectors over, we're only going to be able to get one unit over there. Which is fine, those guys. Yeah, they even have low morale because they hate the underground. Is there some gold over there? And Builder's Hall? That will help produce more stuff? Should be easy, but I'll fight it anyway. Pathetic, man. Ooh, look at that mount. That is a boar. Let me tell you. Hey, let's pull up the crossbowman, get a few shots in. And we'll pull the infantry up in front of them. Well, unless they can actually engage, but you should do that with the archers for sure. Okay, you guys can't quite make it. And we'll try to block their passage. They try to pass because they really will go after those crossbowmen. And we'll do one of these first. I think that will work. Level up. Trooper level. Melee strength and hit point. Good. Might as well shoot him. Gained another level there. Okay, you're trooper too. Recruit. I'll just have you guys do it. And gained a level there. Woohoo! And looks like an independent city. That's always interesting because you can find some way. Okay, it's a friendly village. $350 gold to join us. Yeah, that's kind of the thing that the villages do. You can invade them, or they can join you. And that can either mean you pay them, or you do a quest for them. Oh, there's gold over there. But I'm gonna get it first. Cherub. Let's do the martyr. I'm not really sure what they do, but we'll see. Okay, 350 gold to join me. Always great to have another city. We'll do it. I mean, we could have waited for a quest. I think one probably would have come around. There's a road going somewhere. I wonder if there's another city. Could be. So now we got an orc city, which is always nice to have a couple different types of units, although orcs are pretty similar to the dwarves, I would say, in that they have high melee strength. But their cavalry is much better, so we'll focus on getting that. But again, we'll be the Builder's Hall, and it's there. Okay, we can summon the cherub. Who is a scout, I think. That's terrifying. Yeah, not a terribly great combatant, but can scout around. A strange sound. Okay, they finished production there. Let's go ahead and do a settler. is a great thing to do, but let's produce these first. Maybe some of these axes, prospector, and a crossbow. Let's see, there's very likely another city over here. Or an inn. Ah, another city. Okie dokie. Okay. Oh no. That's a roaming party, I didn't see that. He's gonna get killed. Yeah, there's no way you can win. Okay, so that's a flee point. Into a retreating position. There. Nice thing is when you are attacked, you always go first. So that's real helpful. Getting out of a situation like this. Gives me a head start for my little dwarf lady. And we go there. Shoot, can I not? Can't retreat? I suppose not. Maybe I read that you can only retreat if you are the attacker. Makes sense, I suppose. Try that. Too bad. Hey, welcome to who's watching there. Playing a little Age of Wonders 3. I am new to this, so I'm probably not great. Crusader. Actually, that would be good to have, I think. Take out that roaming party somehow. Okay, let's see what this city has to say. The village of Kedora is draconian. $60 gold? Sure. Too soon to discuss becoming part of our empire. Ah, another roaming party there. But I think we can pull up the leader here. That'll at least put us into a defensive position. Since they're adjacent, if they're attacked, they'll support each other. So that's good. Unlike a poor prospector. Gonna need some more of those guys, I think. Now, since the city is undefended, we can't let this guy roam free. So, in the interest of getting everybody some experience, we'll just do both armies, 'cause why not? Dwarf scoundrel, yeah, I thought it was just scoundrels, but they're just kind of random races. Shouldn't be a problem. Alright. I need my heroes to gain levels. I'll maybe concentrate on getting them some hits in. Okay, so here we go. And 2 shots. Not bad. Yeah, there we go, level up. Fantastic. Oh, fire. Maybe the crossbowmen are better than I thought. I mean, they're obviously not as good as like longbowmen, but they do some serious damage in one hit, which can be pretty useful sometimes. Are you close to leveling up? You are. Hopefully he's not looking here. Come on, guys. Oh, you would. Flanking attack. Alright, we'll take this guy out, I think. You're very close to living up. Let's just go ahead and kill that guy. Okay, that unit leveled up before it died. It's gotta be disappointing. Okay, both heroes have leveled up. And we can choose their stuff. I think healing makes a lot of sense to get early on to keep people from dying as much. We'll do range strength. Should affect his little spirit ball things. And so, for you, what would be good? I'm thinking maybe just melee strength and defense. And why not hit points as well? Okay, so we got this guy here, priest, halberdier, archer. Can't join this fight. Okay. Now I do want to focus my Orc City on getting us some Orc Black Knights, which are pretty good cavalry units. And I think our Dwarf Infantry will probably be great. Orc Bowmen are terrible. I think the crossbowmen are and we can attack. Great. We want the archers to be in melee range. They have overwhelmed. Interesting. Yeah, we don't want the crossbowmen to hit. Well, my leader died the first time. He'll be back, but that's real annoying. Make them pay. Finish the job. Yes. Except I lost the frickin' leader. You can hire units at the inn from a variety of races. Nothing useful for the price. I would buy a Griffin Rider if I had that kind of cash, but I do not. Hopefully that party is not heading towards my city. That would be very bad. Ingrid the Hardbottom. Level 2 Archdruid, not enough gold. It's too bad. Alright. You should really head back to our city. Hmm. Still not enough. Ooh. Where we go? Barracks and build a home. We need a war hall. Head back. Get the city to join us. Check this out. Ooh, tier 3. Okay, we will wait until the army comes around. Alright, we're almost ready with a settler, that's great. Evangelist. Baby Kraken. Okay. I think that would be worth it. We will explore that soon. good. He attacked us. Which gives us first strike. See what it's gonna do. Shoot these. Should be able to kill that thing. Except you're stunned. That's terrible. Not very good. Kill that at range, so you gotta get stunned. Try to defend that fella. Is it worth it? Yeah, let's do it. I think this should be flanked. Yes. Darn it. Okay, got him looking that way. And this should do it. Well, we lost some deep guard, but that's okay, we gained a city. And a Draconian Elder, which is a better unit anyway. Okay, so. Well, I'm having fun, but it's getting kind of late. So we'll have to stop the stream for now. I think I will do some more of this on Twitch. So, tell everybody, come back next time. Have a great time playing or watching Age of Wonders 3, which is a real cool game. Yeah, not doing too bad this time. At least it seems like it. We'll see how long that lasts. So we'll see ya in the next stream.